morning. It's Friday of Rhinebeck weekend and I have hit the road. I am in Mom's car and I am headed now to get coffee and then pick up my friend Ryan, and then we're heading from there to Bradley Airport in Connecticut to pick up my mom and our friend Nicki, and we will be heading to CAKEPalooza this afternoon and checking into our Airbnb and hopefully having a relatively low-key first day, though we normally like to sort of hit it hard all weekend. Mom is flying in from Vegas. Nicki had to be up very early this morning to come in from Virginia, and Ryan had a crazy week at work, and I woke up at 2:30 this morning and didn't get back to sleep until probably 5:30. So I got a very little sleep last night. So we will see how today goes, but either way, I am super excited. It feels like Christmas Day. It's the best weekend. So I am hoping to show you as much as I can. I haven't been vlogging before when I've been to Rhinebeck, so we'll see how much footage I remember to capture, but I would like to show you what it is like to be at the New York Sheep and Wool Festival. So thanks for coming along for the journey. Good morning, everyone. It's Rhinebeck morning.
Hi, everyone.
I've got Mom and Ryan's over here, and Nicki's back here. They're going to be my sidekicks for the weekend. Are we excited?
Yeah.
Really excited.
I need coffee first.
Coffee
then I'll
first.
be more excited.
Always.
I promise.
Hey, I flew all across the country to be with you people.
You
really
people.
You
wow.
people.
You people.
Mom is fresh off a red eye from
I
Vegas.
assume you're spelling that E-W-E?
You people. Exactly. Yep, I flew in. I left at 1:45 in the evening and got here at 11:30 in the morning yesterday. Went all day yesterday. Went to some, what did we go to?
CAKEPalooza.
CAKEPalooza. It was awesome.
And then we all slept hard last night.
Never moved.
And you really didn't move, not once.
I move, but I move all the time.
I may not be moving too well today either, folks.
So we might be posting where Jen's mom is sitting. And if anyone wants to join her,
right?
Keep her company, we'll have a rotating open chair.
There we go.
Musical chairs, there's the words.
Where in the world is Boston Jen's mom?
Where in the world is...
Forgot my pen!
Your what?
Your Ravelry pin?
My Boston Jen's mom.
Maybe we can find you another one. Sometimes the vendors have them.
Yep. All right.
All right, folks, we'll see you in a bit. We got a coffee and enjoyed it on the way in and arrived at the fairgrounds a little after 10 a.m., which was perfect. Because Mom has handicap parking, we were able to park very close to the venue, which is handy. And this is the walk after you enter the main gate and proceed into the festival fairgrounds themselves. We were thrilled to run into Sue and Chelsea from Legacy Fiber Arts in the very first barn that we went into. And just after that, we found our friend Anjanette outside.
Someone's being saucy.
Mom really loves visiting with the animals, and the llamas especially usually really love her back. So we had to take some time out by the outdoor pens to hang out with the animals for a little bit. The fairgrounds are large, but it's always so much fun to randomly run into people you're really excited to see, like Tania, who I'd never met in person before, and also Dawn and Mara from my local knitting group. We were lucky to run into many old friends, including Megan, my friend Jen, and her daughter Aurora, and then some others from my Patreon community, like my friend Alicia, and I got to meet her friend Lynn, who is just lovely. Their matching sweaters were really fun. Another delight about festivals is running into podcast listeners like Cassandra. Of course, we did some shopping too. Mom started trying on hats and I couldn't resist jumping in. We had a real ball just taking pictures and trying out different things. This might be our one regret of the weekend, was not getting these hats. Over on the hill, I got to meet Val, one of my friends and patrons, and then we got chatting with Abigail and her mom. We love finding mother-daughter duos at Rhinebeck. From there, I got to meet some of my favorite YouTube podcasters, Aquila and Andrea. And then we were ready for a break. This year I got Brussels sprouts, which was new to me for Rhinebeck. They were delicious. And of course we had to grab a beer. Mom really enjoyed the Oktoberfest and I enjoyed an IPA, which is my favorite kind of beer, and they've never had it at Rhinebeck before. At the picnic tables, I also got to see some other old friends like Nicki. And then we headed inside and took a look at some of the artwork that was submitted for 2023's Rhinebeck logo, which is really fun to see. As we came back outside, we ran into Michelle from Woolens and Nosh, who is a friend and podcast sponsor, so that was really a delight. Finally, we had to get one picture of our matching Wave of Change sweaters in front of the beautiful foliage, and then it was time to head to the car. After a good night's sleep, we headed back to the fairgrounds on Sunday morning after packing up and leaving our Airbnb. We parked again in the handicap lot and headed into the festival. Mom was all dressed up in her handmade outfit and her woolies, ready to go. We took some pictures by the entrance and made some new friends with Carla and her gang. And then we headed inside for some shopping. We had a lovely chat with the husband and wife team from Wellspring Farm and enjoyed very much squishing all of their woolies as we passed through their booth. Nicki loved these little mobiles and decided they don't need to just be for kids, and Mom loved this beautiful necklace. We also enjoyed looking at the Morehouse kits for these alligator scarves and backpacks. We got to spend part of Sunday hanging out with my friend Lauren and with Nicki, and we finally made it to the Ross Farm booth where Mom bought us each a t-shirt in memory of Scott, Amy's husband, who passed away in 2019 in a tragic accident. Catching up with Scooter Pie at Rhinebeck was always a highlight of our trip, so it only seemed fitting to incorporate him this year too. Just outside that building was the tent for Artisanal Yarns. I said, we never buy anything from them, but let's go take a look, and lo and behold, we got some great deals on really fun wool. I came away with 3 huge bags full of yarn from this market, and it cost me less than 3 skeins would normally cost me. As you can probably tell, we did more shopping on Sunday than we did on Saturday, but we still got to meet some really great people, including this mother-daughter-grandson team where Mom bought some shoes. And then I got to meet up with Cindy, friend and patron who is Tales of Yarn on Ravelry, and Vivian and Allison, who have been sponsors of the podcast and who have their own podcast now too. Next, we ran into Maggie, who is one of our housemates, one of our previous trips to Rhinebeck. It wasn't too long before Mom found some more animal friends like this adorable little lamb. Mom made her shirt, necklace, and earrings out of scrap fabric from a scrap box challenge that Crispina, pictured here, sent out to us in March 2020. Who knew it was going to be such a great project and that it would take so long before Mom could share it with her? Before we knew it, it was Sunday afternoon and time to head home. We were lucky to run into Dawn and Mara one last time, just outside of the restroom, and took one last group photo before Nicki, Ryan, Mom, and I got back in the car to head back to Massachusetts. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed our Rhinebeck adventure.